right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Ask CJ Mack, and today I want to talk a little bit about success. I want to share a little story that I made up that really puts in perspective how I view success. Okay, so to get right to it, imagine a large room, a classroom, with 100 students in it, right? Now, imagine a professor who comes into the classroom and says, I'm successful. And he is. He's really proven to be successful. His life, he has all answers to success. He knows all of the answers. Let's just assume he knows all of the answer. He really does, right? And he tells the whole class, if you guys listen to what I say and you do what I say, you will be successful. You are guaranteed. It's a proven formula, and I know exactly how you can be successful, right? The professor continues to say that all you have to do, everyone's excited now. Everyone's excited. Everyone loves to hear that I'm going to be successful once I do this. Everyone expects some quick results. If I do what he says, I'm just going to be successful. Oh, they're super excited, right? So the professor goes and continues to tell them that all you have to do is pass my test, right? Now, it's an interesting test, right? Because it's a multiple choice test, and it's 3 million questions long, but it's multiple choice. But here's the twist to the test. I'm going to give you all of the answers. I'm giving you every answer to every question, right? And people are scratching their head like, wait a minute. We're taking the test. You're going to give us all the answers to the test. Yeah, man. Yeah, bring the test. Give me that. I'm ready to be rich. I'm ready to be successful. Man, let's do this. Everybody's excited. Everyone, I know I'm going to be successful. He's proven to be successful, and he's giving us all the answers to the test. Man, come on, let's do this so I can be successful, right? He's like, okay, perfect deal. I'll start passing out the tests. I'm passing them out. Boom. I passed out all the tests. Okay, here's your answer keys. Here are all the answers. 3 million questions, 3 million answers. Now, the only thing you have to do to be successful is you have to bubble every single one correctly. Okay, I've given you the answers. And to be successful, you need to bubble everything that I've given you. Every answer that I've given you needs to reflect on your test. And you're successful. That's it. Begin. Okay? He pretty much lets them go. They start. Okay? First question, everyone's like, wow. This man, wow, this is so easy, this is all you have to do to be successful. Wow, that's nothing. Okay, we're 100 questions in. This is easy. Let's fast forward to 500,000 questions in, right? Now what do you have? They still have all the answers. All of the answers are on the paper. All of the answers on the key. The 500,000 questions in, and now what do you got? You got people complaining. You got one guy in the corner complaining about his wrist. Man, this guy's complaining. Man, I want to be successful, but my wrist hurts. And it really doesn't make sense because you gave us all of the answers. So why do I have to hurt my wrist to be successful? If you already gave us the answers, you might as well just make us successful. You're giving us the answers anyway, right? He's straight complaining. Already throwing his success in the garbage because his wrist hurts, right? Let's say we're 1 million questions in on average. The guy with the wrist behind, he's pretty much complaining because he's done 500,000 questions and his wrist is killing him. Everyone's wrist is killing him, but he decides to complain and make it an excuse, right? So he's getting left behind. Continue forward. We're 1 million questions in. Now what? We got another person like, man, I've been in here. Oh, man. I've been in this classroom for like 48 hours, man, getting 1 million questions, like working on 1 million questions. That's like I got 2 million more, and I've been in this classroom for 2 days, man. I want to go home. It's not worth it. I'm stressed out. My head, it's not worth it, man. I have 2 million to go. I can't. I just can't deal with it, Psychologically, he gets off game. He's falling out of the game now, right? You got another guy that thinks he's a trickster. He can beat the system, right? He's thinking he's like 3 million questions, right? There is no way this guy can check all of our tests to make sure we check 3 million questions. That's impossible. There's no way this professor can claim he's gonna check 3 million questions. So what does this guy do? He says, okay, if I do the first, let's say I'll do the first 500,000 questions correct. He gave us the answers, so I just do the first 500,000 correct, right? And do all of the middle ones, I'll just guess. That way I don't have to cross-reference, because looking at here and looking there is hard to do. And it's like, I'll just do the first 500,000 right. Then I'll do the last 500,000 right, turn it in. I bet he doesn't even check it. How is he gonna check? How is he gonna check that many questions, right? This guy fell out the game also, trying to beat the system. Because remember, to be successful, you have to get all 3 million questions right. Right? You have to get them all right, but you have all the answers. So now you've got a guy who tried to beat the system, and they won't be successful because they won't have all the right answers. They got tired and they tried to manipulate the system, and they don't even have the right answers now, right? You have another guy. He's taking the test, right? And he's saying he has the same logic as the other guy. He's like, there's no way he can check all of these. And even if he does check them, man, like, what if I do 2,900,099? What if I do 2,900,099? I just miss one. What if I just miss one? That's my point. What if I miss one? You telling me I did 3 million problems and I still won't be successful because I missed one question? Man, what's the point in doing the whole thing? Because I'm gonna miss one question. I've been here for 6 days. I've been here for 6 days. How do you expect me to get 3 million questions correct? And the professor's like, I'm giving you the answers, so you just have to do it. But man, you're giving me the answers, but how can you expect me to get them all right? That's 3 million questions. I'm going to make a mistake. He's like, don't make a mistake. Get them all right so you can be successful. Right? You have this guy complaining against the guy who's making him successful, and he's messing up his success. Right? You have another guy who's saying, convincing other people. You have people who are followers too, right? They're listening to other people. They're like, you know what? That makes sense. How is he going to check all these questions? Man, you can't check all these questions. This stuff's fake. They can't check all these questions. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with the other guy idea. I'm going to do the first 500,000. I'll do the last 500,000. He's not checking, And he said he knew this guy. This guy did it himself when he took the test. And he cheated too. So I'm going to cheat, right? You got all of these scenarios. Notice, guys, that everyone had all of the answers. But still, a few people are going to be successful, even though we have all of the answers. Isn't that crazy? So at the end of the test, at the end of the day, he's like, okay, we're going to go and wrap up the test. We've been in here for 10 days. Let's go ahead and just get it over with. Turn in what you have if you're ready to turn it in. You got one guy turn it in. He's done half of them right, half wrong, because he just thinks this guy won't check him. He think he's smarter than the system. You have one guy saying, man, y'all not going to be successful anyway, man. That's some joke, man. Who gives you the answers then? Right? Have another person that listened to the other guy, and he's like, you know what? I just went with the other guy's plan because it doesn't make sense for him to be able to check, right? And at the end of the day, out of 100 people, a few people are successful. Only a few people decided to just go through the pain of their risk. I'm just gonna keep answering these questions. I really don't understand why this successful guy told me to answer questions on a Scantron and gave me the answers, but I'm gonna do it. A million questions in, only a few people said, you know what, it's starting to make sense how this is hard and how I could possibly be successful. Because I do hear everyone complaining, and I am noticing that no one's doing it. So maybe I can be successful from this. Maybe this is where the challenge is. I can keep doing. My wrist is killing me, but I'm gonna switch hands, and as long as he knows what I marked, I'm gonna keep pushing. It does. Oh, this guy said that half of the questions won't be checked. Oh, right. Well, forget that. I'm just gonna follow this guy, and I'm gonna keep pushing. My point is, people, that to be successful, you gotta push. You gotta keep going. You have to remain focused, and you cannot try to play the system. You cannot make excuses about the pain. You cannot, try to get sympathy about headaches, about the time. It doesn't matter, but keep pushing.